All right, guys, welcome back to Sun Crypto. In today's content, we're going to talk about Bitcoin, we're going to talk about Ethereum, we're going to talk about Litecoin, XRP, Bitcoin Cash, BZRX, we're going to talk about CRV, DOT, Link, EOS. Once again, we're also going to talk about Ethereum, ready to pump above, new all-time high. Once again, right, we just hit a new all-time high, so we basically are going to take a look at all of that good stuff. So if you're new to our content, you know exactly what to do, right? Don't forget to hit the likes. Don't forget to join our public Telegram group. And one of the most important, make sure to subscribe to the channel so we can basically hit our target 10,000 subscribers in the first quarter of 2021, okay? So definitely, once again, if we hit 10,000 subscribers, it means most likely BTC will never see 10,000 again, all right? All right, guys. So let me check the chat room really quickly before I dive into the great stuff. Okay. So BTC is basically struggling to break above the 6-hour 100 EMA. We're about to get a bearish crossover, so it is going to be very interesting live stream. So stay tuned. Okay. Anthony Jaja in the house. Kendress in the house. Can you please check ADA? Yeah, we're gonna take a look at ADA. Anthony Smith is calling for BTC 23. That's very low. But we will take a look at. That's very possible. Also, you know, okay, we're not gonna discount it. Anyone in Canada asking Snoop? I'm pretty sure some folks in Canada. All right, guys. So let's dive into the good stuff. Before we talk about Ethereum, let's first thing first. Okay, talk about Godfather right here, BTC. So what are we looking for with BTC right now? It is pretty simple, right? It's like we got a support right here, just about the low 30K to a high 29K. That's going to be a support area where, you know, bulls have to be buying the dip in order to see like a, you know, any reversal pattern. Once again, the structure on the higher time frame, we're going to take a look at it on a 2-day basis, daily basis, and all of that stuff, right? Everything is bullish above 2-day time frame. Okay, so now on the 6-hour time frame, the bullish sign we got is like a 6-hour MACD you know, bullish crossover, but we need price action above the 21 EMA to confirm the bullishness. Okay, so we will see over the next like 12 to 18 hours if bulls gonna be able, even up to 48 hours. Okay, because we can still drag right here and you know, for the next couple of days before we pump above the 21 EMA. That's very possible also, right? But the main thing is like, if we can get bulls to you know, break above the 21 EMA on the 6-hour, since like MACD is already bullish, that's going to be a good sign. On the 8-hour basis, we got a nice support on the 8-hour 100 EMA. That's what I tried to explain to you guys last time when BTC was right here, just about, you know, 37.5. We said, you know, we're going to be looking for support at where 8-hour 100 EMA. As you can see, even though we breached below it, it managed to price action managed to pump right back above it. Okay, and now consolidating. Okay, when we say support, it doesn't mean like it's not gonna break it. It only means like it could take, you know, a lot of energy, okay, to break below it. You see what I'm saying? So it is taking nearly like what, the 20th, it is already the 24th, right? Almost 25th, 5 days, and we're still moving up and down, you know, just consolidating around it, right? So it is very important. So that's why it is not good to be panicking. So if you panicked last time when BTC was dumping right here, you're gonna be selling, bang, pump right back up. Okay, so 8-hour consolidated, we need the MACD to cross bullish again. Okay, low volume right here on Binance, selling pressure while we're making a bull flag. So that's a good news. All right, so let's take a look at the daily time frame right now. So daily basis of BTC, we could say we got a nice reversal candle right here, low volume right there. So once again, we need to stay above the daily 21 in order to be very confident, right? Bulls can get the job done. Okay, so daily 21 going to be our temporary resistance. just about 33.6, okay, 33,600 range, going to be a resistance for now. Okay, so now let's take a look at the 2-day time frame. Regarding 2-day time frame, support, we don't, I mean, we do have resistance, but mainly support it is going to be 31.1, right? So we just hit right there. If you notice well, before the candle closed right there, we did drop down to where the daily 2-day time frame 21 EMA. So if you watch our previous analysis, I was telling you how important, okay, I know daily is important, but once you bridge the daily time frame, okay, close below it, it is not that important anymore. Okay, the most important, right, it is right here. Okay, it is our MACD. It is our MACD right there, crossing bearish, and price action still above the 21 EMA. So that's why, you know, last time I tried to warn the bears, and I said, you know, bears got 30% maximum, okay, 25 to 30% chance to get some, create some damage, okay. But the bulls, they're still in control as long as we above the 2-day 21 EMA right there. Haven't been able to close below it since when? Go back, let's go back right here so you can see what's going on. Last time we closed below it was right here, okay. So we did create lower lows, right, for 3 straight days right there. Try to hit the 8-hour 100 EMA, got nice support from it also, right, bang, and started creating since then some higher lows, okay, bang 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 bang, right. So, and we're still creating higher lows, okay. We got some low lows right here, but it is most likely gonna start to create some higher lows, okay. So right now support 31.1. Yes, it can break below it once again, as I said, right, I said it, these price love to retest 50% of these weeks. So it did that exactly, 50%, give or take 309. I was expecting 307, but that's pretty close, guys. 309, 307 is the same thing, okay. If it dips lower, it might just match the previous low right here, just about 28.8, okay. But the main thing, I think, it is not to basically focus on the downside right now. I think it is better to focus on what? To focus on the potential bottom formation right here, anywhere around this area, okay. I'm not saying we cannot drop, but the possibility, okay, of dropping lower below this range might not be that high, okay. I could be wrong, okay. If we get high volume right here, yes, I could be wrong, we could break below it. However, you know, looking at the current structure, and MACD gonna give us some sort of fake out, right, at least some sort of fake out. If not, it can even like cross over again, okay. So pretty interesting. If we want to do this also, that's possible, where market gonna be moving sideways and alt gonna be pumping. So I think like the best thing to do right now is like trade alt and just huddle some BTC. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at the 3-day time frame. On the 3-day basis, what we said was, like last time, we said our support going to start right here, okay, just about 30,000. Anything below 30,000 going to be a steal, okay. MACD looking to cross bearish, so it means we're entering another phase of what? Correction. So remember last time I was bearish right there when we got the MACD bearish crossover right here. Remember when last time we moved sideways, right, and managed to get the MACD bearish crossover. What I was saying was like, oh, BTC is bearish. Yes, we were bearish. We did drop. Okay, we did drop, breach below the 21 EMA, but did manage to get the bullish crossover right there. And at 11.5, what I said, guys, pack your bag. Okay, if you're a bear, go home. This sucker is going to the moon, right? So it did that exactly. So let's just see, right, what we're gonna get over the next like few days. If like bulls gonna be able to avoid it. It is still not going to be bearish because we already got our 2-day MACD crossing bearish already. So it is already, we already got the signal a long time ago, right? So now let's go ahead and take a look at the weekly basis. On the weekly basis, what we said, you know, regarding my 50-day cycle, we said when you take a look at the 50-day cycle, I don't have time to go through it today, right? But we got a special video regarding the 50-day cycle. Just go on my channel. You can watch the 50-day cycle. Very, very interesting. And you're going to be very confident why BTC is likely to rebound, right? So on the weekly basis, we know, okay, any drop right here could definitely create on a weekly basis. Okay, it can be at any time. It can be tomorrow or even next Sunday. It can retest, you know, the low right here, which is basically what we talked about regarding the 2-day time frame. It is still going to be okay because we're just going to create a bull flag right there. Okay, and last time we got a similar structure was right here. Okay, we did create some very low volatility, okay, drop, but managed to reverse back up and retest it right here. Okay, so that's why the high time frame, it is so critical to pay attention to it, so you're not gonna get too much noise. Okay, the noise gonna be less. Okay, so I wouldn't be surprised once again resistance at 33.34 to get rejected. I wouldn't be surprised because we could still once again move sideways this entire week. Okay, it doesn't mean BTC is going to be bearish. It means it is just moving sideways. Okay, you just have to give it time to load up before the next parabolic move to 80,000, right, or higher. What's up, Jay in the house? Chronic Call in the house. Me Bella Amore in the house. KW in the house. Buzzo in the house. Who else in the house? Tom in the house. How do we join the public Telegram group? Link in the description, or you can just look up send crypto 0 with the number 0. Okay, Ether going to the moon and then straight down on Earth, say Mr. K. Let's see. Okay, let's see if that's going to happen. Okay, I was one of the biggest Ether bear, but one thing I made sure to tell you, when Ether was at $100, load up. Okay, I did tell you that, right? So let's go ahead and take a look at the 7 days cycle. Okay, the 7-day cycle pretty clean. Okay, it is not showing any sign of reversal right now. We can definitely within the next 7 days, right, reverse right back up to like a 39, and that would be awesome. Okay, if that's the case, okay, it's gonna be nice. All right, it's gonna be nice if within the next 7 days. This candle gonna close on the 29th, so we got 5 more days to go. Okay, actually it is the 24th, right? 25th. This candle started 25th, so I mean started on the 22nd, so we got till the 29th, so 4 more days. All right, so the next 4 days is going to be very critical, right? Candle is already bullish. It means like it has to give up all its bullishness and drop below below 28. That's not going to be easy, guys. So let's see. Let's see if, okay, within the next 5-7 days, actually 4 to 5 days, bull's gonna be able to regain control all the way back up to 39.3. Okay, that's going to be 7 days resistance. I think it is better to go by the 7 days resistance, right, than try to go with the weekly time frame. Okay, so weekly is calling for a potential retest, right? It just started like today, but however, the 7-day time frame already like 3 days ahead. Okay, it is in control, right? So once we close it, we can flip to the weekly. Do you see what I'm saying? Once we close this candle, we can flip to the weekly time frame. By then, the weekly gonna be like 3 days. We're gonna be 3 days into the weekly time frame, right? Because right now it is hard to give like the weekly time frame enough credibility. So it is so undervalued. Hey, NT Stonks in the house. Hey, Ether is undervalued. All right. So guys, so basically we did we did analyze BTC, right, from a 6 hour all the way up to a weekly time frame. I don't think we need to talk about the monthly because that's the first month. So the monthly, once again, we just don't want to close below 28. Okay, that's it. That's all we need to worry about. All right, closing below 28,000, actually 29,000 before January. By January 31st, that's going to be not a good sign. Okay, it is not going to be a good sign. But closing anywhere around 31 to 32, that's going to be very bullish, because we're gonna leave a big wick to the upside, which is like which means like we're gonna go back and retest at least 50% of this wick to the upside, just like what we got right here. So if like in February we start like creating these big wicks, remember what I told you last time when BTC was dropping right here. I told you guys we're gonna retest 50% of this wick, okay? And BTC was right here. I was like, I just don't know when, but we will go back through it, right? So if just something to keep in mind, right? Even though we are very bullish, the market is very, very bullish right now, just in case, right? In February, we do create a lower high right here on a monthly basis, okay? I don't think we will, but something like just to keep in mind, just in case we do get another rejection, just about like 39.3 in February and not manage to close above it, all right? That way, we're gonna start to be very cautious, because bulls, they don't play, bears, they don't play, man. When they dump the price, they're gonna dump it nicely. They're gonna dump it properly, basically. They're not gonna give you 10% pullback and all of that good stuff. So be ready for that scenario, all right? But once again, I'm bullish, right? So don't I'm bullish, but if I see it, I might be cautious, all right? Right, I might be cautious if I see a candle like this in February with a lower high, just like that. Okay, just like that. Okay, especially if we get another type of a rejection like that. Also back in 2020 right here, right there. Okay, we want to avoid it. Okay, we want to avoid it. But let's see, we've been pretty fully loaded on every month, fully loaded, full body candle, full body candle, full body candle. So this one going to be the first one, probably, I don't know, okay, without a full body candle. It all depends. We got 6 days, we will see. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at Ethereum going to the moon. So Ethereum is taking care of business, right? As you can see, full body candle for the third straight month. Not full, but closing at monthly. Ethereum could try to close at monthly high, right? So that's going to be awesome. Take a look at on a monthly basis. We just hit all-time high at where? 1475, 1440, 1475. So we just hit all-time high, but the most important is like to close above all-time high on the monthly, or at least on the 50-day. Okay, I would wait for the 50-day rather than the monthly, because I said it, if Ethereum closes on the 50-day cycle, above all-time high, that's going to be very, very juicy. Okay, so remember when Ethereum was like 700 right here, what we say, actually 500. Okay, we said we do not have any resistance, right, above 500. Okay, the only resistance we got is like 944, and I told you about 944. Okay, and we did break 944, hit 1035, hit 1188, hit 1333, hit 1440, and all of that good stuff. So Ethereum is very, very bullish. I think it is just a hold. Any dips, okay, within this candle, all the way down to even 750, going to be a great opportunity. Okay, remember, it is only 1 month. Okay, it is just the first breakout month. So we can definitely, okay, I'm not saying we will drop down to 750. All right, however, any dips within this candle next month going to be a buy. Okay, going to be a buy. All right, but remember, that's a 50-day cycle also, and at the same time it is a monthly cycle. So it is going to close in 6 days, right? But the 50-day cycle going to keep on rolling, right, till February 19th. So definitely the 50-day cycle can, we can see some profit taking all the way down to halfway through the candle. All right, all the way down to halfway through the candle. last time we got a big full body candle right here, we lost everything, okay, the very next 50-day cycle, okay, we lost everything. But I don't think that's going to be the case this time, right? Let's take a look at it on Poloniex. It has better history. So yeah, this guy is going to the moon, man. Yeah, man, I don't know. I don't know, but we're gonna take a look at Ethereum on a lower degree and what we could anticipate. All right, so now let's take a look at Ethereum regarding a potential Ethereum pumping all the way up to 2,500, right, or close, right? So what we're looking at right now, Ethereum, if you take a look at it, MACD on the 8-hour already crossed bullish. So, but it is still making low highs right here. So we're gonna need to start like making higher highs on our MACD right here. Okay, we're gonna need to basically start pumping much harder, because the move right here, it is just a correction. It is something we anticipated. It is not like you guys been surprised about Ether dropping down to 1080. As I told you when Ether was right here pumping, and I was like, guys, wait for 1080, right, to low 1000 range, okay, and you can basically suck it up and look for this move, and you could be taking it to the upside. All right, so you can also look at it, this move, as being a ending diagonal. That was possible with this move with a correction, but I think like the way we're moving right now, looking at it as a as an entire correction is better, right? So now let's take a look at Ether and the previous correction we got and the previous move we got. Okay, if we assume like Ether, the move right here was the correction, okay, so we could assume also, right, the move we got right here, okay, that was our impulse move, right? And we're gonna need another impulse move. So this move is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The correction right here is kind of small, but we're just gonna take it, right? Or we can just assume it is 1, 2, 3, and 4, and potentially wave number 5. Okay, that's also very possible. All right, so but I'm just gonna look at it as a 1-to-1 extension just to be safe. I know it is going to be aggressive as we're making a lower, high lows on our MACD, right? It is going to be aggressive. Low highs right there. Let's see if we do this and do that and do this. Okay, we could be looking for Ether right there. Okay, depending how you want to draw it, right? So if you want to be very accurate right here, let's take it right there. Okay, so that's going to be just about like 2,350 to 2,340. Okay, I don't think we need to be too accurate right now, okay, because sucker is very bullish for that. Okay, so we would be looking for just about 2380 to 2350. Okay, which is like the previous impulse move. Remember, the impulsive move started right there, just about 530, give or take. Okay, so all the way up to where right here, just about a 1333, 1350, which was our target, down to where 900 to 950. Next target all the way up to 1313, right? And downside target 1080. Now we're looking for what? Potential move all the way up to 23,450, all the way up to 2380. Okay, somewhere around that area. So don't come back and tell me, oh, Ether hit like 2301, so we did not hit 2350. Okay, so just give it a small margin of error, right? So that's what I see regarding Ether. However, remember, the 2350 going to be a directional move. It is not incorporating the potential sideways correction we could get, all of that. The move is just the extension. It is directional. Okay, but we're gonna play the lower degree and all of that good stuff as we got our 8 hour right here. Any dips could get bought up very quickly right there. You see what I'm saying? But the directional move, it is there. Okay, it is still very, very juicy. Okay. Hey, what's up, Mr. Craig Jenkins in the house? Some of you guys don't want Link to pump to $40. I mean, it is probably gonna crush $30, and it is gonna smash $40, and that's why I'm just skipping. Go ahead and watch my previous analysis regarding Link. Okay. Watch my previous analysis regarding Link. So we talked about it when Link was like $18, $19, all right? So not like right now. So we did target at Link $40 like a couple weeks ago. So it's not in our premium. We already been ready for this, right? So now let's go ahead. Make sure to hit the like. So if you just joined the live stream, don't forget to hit the like so we can get the popcorn party ready, all right? I mean, the popcorn party is already going on, but hit the likes, guys. We got 27 likes, but we got 60 watching. So do your job also, guys. Do your job, man. Now let's go ahead and take a look at one alt. We before I talk about Link. This is one of our best setup right here. We did anticipate a move up to basically 193. This is a premium target back then, right? Beautiful accumulation, everything, and we said, guys, accumulate right here, but sucker dropped right there. So if you did panic, after it dropped right there, what we said, accumulate. Okay, it can still drop down to 42, but this range of 50, when it was 50, it is a good level to start buying. Okay. Just like a couple days ago, I warned my guys, and I was like, okay, we back to our accumulation range, for like just about 95. Okay, it was like buy 95 to 100 sats. Okay, and we bought right here, right? So it is back to our break even, but we're just gonna wait because we got target right there. Okay, because that was our initial target. So if you saw FTM pump so much and you don't know what's going on, you're gonna be jumping and pumping and all of that good stuff. But in Send Crypto Premium, we were ready for this move. Okay, this was like a early December, like mid-December target. Okay, mid-December target. So beautiful setup, beautiful breakout, like 3x, 4x move to the upside. All right, and if you take a look at it right here, it is also a 100% move I was anticipating, but we even got a bigger move, right? It is still juicy because it just hit like October highs. We got another target right there, just about 265 all the way up to 300 sats, which is like September, could be around like late September lows. Okay, so keep that in mind, guys. With Send Crypto, you get one of the best analysis. You only get these setups with Send Crypto, nowhere else, guys, nowhere else. So let's go ahead and take a look at Stanky Linky, right? So Link, one thing to keep in mind, we did have a target right there, 25 to 27. You gotta go watch my Link analysis, Link to $40. If you go on my channel, you cannot miss it. The thumbnail says Link, right? So only one picture, Link. Okay, so I explained to you guys when Link was right here. Okay, that time Link was like 22, I think, something like that, 20. Can't remember exactly, but the 22s, 23s range. Okay, I was like, it could. Okay, I wasn't even sure about the move. However, I was anticipating it, right? Just in case the flat correction was overextended, just like the move we got right here. Okay, so I was in our premium, we did buy it at 17 to 18, and right there was take profit 22, which was like 0.618. Now we just put a stop loss and let the guy do the work. Okay, it can still correct. Okay, it can still correct right here, right, and even give you another move down to like a 20s, the low 20s to a 22s before giving you the resistance level right here. Once again, don't worry about the target right there because it is a positive slope trend line, so you can't like exactly know at what price level, right? But we're just gonna estimate right there. It could be anywhere around here, okay, 33 to 37 range, right, give or take. So that's going to be our next potential price target for Link. Another good sign for Link is like MACD is still making high highs, right, as you can see, right? So in order to not in order, but if MACD going to retest the trend line right here, sucker gonna be very bullish, okay? Sucker gonna be very, very bullish. It means like MACD has to put up like, give us like enough juice, enough volatility, enough strength in order to break this key level, right? All right, so what you guys saying about Link? Link is going to zero. No one is saying Link going to zero. All these guys love Link. So so let's go ahead and let me check the chat room, see if you guys have any question about any other alt, because we talked about Link, Ethereum, BTC, right? Also FTM, right? FTM, didn't talk about FTM USD, but FTM USD was also a very, very bullish pattern. I think like it is still a hold. I wouldn't mess with it, right? Just huddle it if you're holding it. Okay, beautiful correction right here, just took off, right? So you got plenty of alt right now ready to blast off, but they just consolidating, all right, like SXP, Tron, TRB. It is still correcting. As we said, it can still it can either give us a move like this, right, as we said, right, if you watch our previous analysis. Wave, XLM is also still consolidating. So as we expected, actually I was expecting the first move to the upside up to 40 cents. However, was consolidating right there. I was like, okay, sucker can drop down to 23 probably. It dropped down to 23, bounced right back up. So if you bought it at anywhere around like 23, you're still looking pretty good above like nearly 15% to 30% up, depending where you enter, right? So depending where you enter at. So let's go ahead and I got few minutes, right? Let's go ahead and review few alt, right? Based on alphabetical order. So ADA BTC is still moving sideways on the 8-hour basis. Broke resistance. Right now it is consolidating. So ADA, it is still a hold, right? It can still drop versus BTC back down to a 950 and so on. It is still going to be a hold. If the drop is low, if the drop is stronger, it still got another support at 850. So ADX, so looking pretty choppy. It is looking pretty choppy. It is moving to the upside, but nice crossover. I just don't like these wicks to the upside. AGI, you guys know AGI did treated us well last year, right here around 25, 150 to 200 sats. That's when we got in, right? And we took it all the way up to 600 sats. So AGI, it is going to be, it could create another nice move over the next like a few days. So keep an eye on AGI, all right? Aeon is still accumulating, right? I got a short-term potential resistance right there up to like 371. it depends how we're going to be correcting right here, but keep an eye on AGI. If market wants to correct, it can correct back up, but it can also give us this move without retesting the low, right? So AGI is still very accumulative. Anything below the 8-hour 100 EMA, it is a hold. Okay, Algo looks like it wants to take off. Okay, nice crossover right there. So you could follow your trend line. If you're holding Algo, you could either follow your trend line, or you could look at it as a wedge pattern right here. Okay, but it is ready to take off. Okay, if it breaks below it, buy range going to be right here, just about like 1400 to 1300 again, right? If we get a breakdown. AMB ready to take off, right? I've been watching it over the last few days, right? So hit the first target 67. Next one, it is going to be 85. Okay, any dips right down to 50 to the low 50 is going to be a nice buy. All right, AMB did well last year also, right? Remember when we started talking about AMB right here, May, June, AMB was like 88 sats. Okay, it pumped all the way up to 400 sats. So that's like it did a 3x, 4x. So it is very, very aggressive right now on the 8-hour. MACD already crossed positive, right? I mean, MACD above the histogram, price action above 8-hour 21, right? And everything is crossing bullish. So AMB, it is a good hold right now. Right, it is a good hold. ANKR also looks pretty nice. Could hit the 42 sats very soon. Okay, I think it pumped over the last few days, right? When I was first watching, it was like 25. So ARC also very accumulative. We're gonna take a look at AVA. ARC very accumulative, right? AVVA or AVA? BTC pumping live. Let's see. Okay, BTC pumping. Okay, let's go back to BTC. So BTC, let's take a look at the hourly before we talk about alt. So BTC are on the low. I think we did not talk about the hourly, but the hourly, one thing I forgot to mention, I did mention it actually on our previous live stream. If you guys watched it, right? I was like, this move, okay, it is just it could just be a correction. And if we take a look at the BTC down, let's take a look at the BTC down, because I tried to explain to you yesterday, right? So if we get a breakdown on the BTC down, that's it. That's it, guys. BTC going to be breaking out. Because you take a look at the BTC down, that's what I tried to explain to you guys. This range right here, if we break below it, sucker could be dropping right there down to like the low 22s. And we just broke the trend line, broke the support level. It has to capitulate. Okay, MACD already crossed bearish. If you take a look at the volume right here, was a low volume at support area. That's what I was waiting for actually before the live stream. I just forgot to mention it. Okay, so it looks pretty healthy right now. Okay, BTC down, impulsive. Okay, impulsive correction. It has to be impulsive right here. So it means BTC right there. What was the price of BTC on the 19th? Okay, right there. Let's see, 19th. Right there, okay. Yeah, right there. So BTC could be going up to 37. Okay, because support for the BTC down going to be right here. Okay, right here. So which is like the 19th. If you take a look at in terms of price action, BTC could be going to 37, right? So BTC is a good hold right now. So it looks pretty juicy. It looks pretty juicy, guys. BTC going to 100K, baby. Don't go ahead and do it 100x, right? Oh, do you mean AVA or AVVA? I don't know, definitely. Kasim want to take a look at Litecoin. So the structure we got right here, if you guys remember, most of you guys don't remember, but back in the 7K area, we had a similar structure also, right? But on a 6 to 8 hour basis. The reason why I remember, because we had a setup back then, and we said if we break 72.85, we're gonna take this sucker to the moon. Okay, so that it kind of reminds me of the structure we got right here, just right here. That structure right there. Okay, so we were like, if we break above this 72.85, that was a big breakout right there also. Okay, so kind of like what we got right here, broke out to the upside, drop, and ready to pump. Okay, so pretty similar structure on the lower degree. So this structure gave me a tough time back then, so but I sucked it up, like, you know, 72.85, we just took it to the moon. Let's see. Yeah, BTC is still bullish, man. I think if we can break above 6 hour 21, right there, if we can get a close above 6 hour 21, MACD already crossed bullish, we could get a nice week. Okay, this week could be a, you know, a very explosive week, as we are basically projecting on the 7 days basis. Okay, remember the 7 days and the weekly time frame is different, right? Okay, Ave, I'm gonna give you Tiffany, make sure to join our premium group. I'm gonna give you our one of our most bullish setup on Ave. We talked about it when Ave was $80, guys, $80, right? That's when we projected Ave, okay, to 165, and once we hit 165, our next target is what? 332, okay, 333, 339 actually, okay, give or take. Ave USD. So if you take a look at Ave, that's what we're looking for right there. Okay, beautiful, beautiful setup. Okay, as soon as we broke above this range, right? We you know, we said you know, any dips down to like you know, 80 to 100 sats, going to, not sats, dollars, going to be a, you know, going to be a buy. Okay, now we about to hit the 339, and I'll give it to you guys live. When Ave was like 160, we said next upside target 1-to-1. If you're aggressive enough, you can wait for it. Okay, it already hit like almost 300. Okay, today's high is like 301, so it only needs to pump 10% above the current high to pump to 339, guys, and it can go higher, but we're gonna take a look at it. All right, so Ave is still a hold. Bitcoin Cash is moving sideways. So SNX, it is still a hold. Let's take a look at SNX. So SNX, yeah, SNX, as we said, right, it did retest the low right here. So it is pretty much just like Ave. It is still a hold, okay? It is still a hold. No sign of a breakdown yet. Any move to the downside has to get bought up very quickly. Trend line support right here. That this trend line right here going to be your future support, you know, within the next, like, you know, few months. All right, in case we do a nice round top formation. Okay, so it is going to be support. Just watch it over the next few months. But looks pretty nice. The extension right here, we're going to be looking for to the upside. That's going to be just about 24. However, just like we did with Ave, we're going to use the log extension. Okay, we're going to use the log extension. Could be around like 37 based on log scale. Okay, if we're going to take the breakout you know, resistance, breakout above resistance, right? So we do one swing low to swing high to breakout, going to be just about 37. However, if we do to swing low, it is going to be just about 28. So 28 to 37 going to be next resistance. All right, big resistance, not like you know, $19 and all of that good stuff. So don't forget to join our public Telegram group, link in the description. If you want to join Send Crypto Premium for some weekly analysis, daily analysis, price target, alt macro setup, T-Dog in the house. We're going to take a look at Uni BTC, T-Dog. Some crazy targets like sushi from 50 cents all the way up to basically $9, right? TRB, from like $15 all the way up to $35. If you take a look at basically BZRX, we're very bullish on it, right? AVE from $80, guys, $50. Actually, we were bullish on AVE, right? Right now it is $300, right? Those type of setup, if you want to, get those Julish price targets, join the premium group so you can get these daily analysis. All right, so we talk about AVE, Uni BTC. So Uni BTC for T-Dog, nice bull flag broke out. So Uni has plenty of juice to go versus BTC. I would just suck it up and wait, not try to day trade it. Once again, the BTC value, the dollar value can fluctuate a lot due to a BTC not being stable as of now, right? But beautiful breakout, right? So even if we look for a 1.618 extension of the bottom formation alone, right, this move, it is almost at 1.618. So is it going to dump? Let's see. Let's flip it. Okay, let's do it like this. Okay, yeah, very close to 0.618. So just be cautious at 42,000, right? At 42,000 up to 56,000, you could get resistance in this range. Okay, so but it looks pretty healthy. MACD pretty nice. Okay, no sign of strength, no sign of weakness. Bitcoin Cash. Let's take a look at Bitcoin Cash. You just sold before the pump. You're going to be able to buy back, no worry. Bitcoin Cash, it is still struggling to make a move, but very accumulative. Volume is sell volume is decreasing, so great time to be buying. Can it drop lower? Yes, it can. It can still drop down to 372. Excuse me. It can still drop down to 372, but you just don't want to be buying it higher neither. Okay, so I think like 450 all the way down to 372 going to be accumulative. Okay, if we get any breakdown from this point, you just suck it up, start buying it, start buying it, start buying it all the way down to the daily 100. Right, but it could, the correction could be done already. So not just, I'm not sure yet, but because the BTC pair is very weak. So the BTC pair is not that strong, so the USD pair is not going to pump that strong. Okay, so as you can see, we could be in this range. So I think right now, if you want to be in Bitcoin Cash, you'd rather be in BTC, right? Because the BTC, BCH is not moving, so you'd rather be in BTC, right? Till BTC start to move, then you go back to BTC, right? Then you go back to BCH, excuse me. So let's take a look at REN. REN BTC. Okay, REN is bullish, right? It's very bullish. It can drop back down, retest the 100 EMA down to the daily 21, especially when BTC is breaking out. So broke above it. I think that's what we talked about last time. So it is still a hold. Okay, resistance up to 3,600. Okay, which is just about October highs. Right. So give it time to make some noise right here, and then bang, it's gonna surprise. Oh, that's REN. Yeah, that's right. Joshua in the house. Hey Joshua, make sure to join the premium group for the BZRX targets. You're enjoying too much more targets, man. So let's go ahead and take a look at BZRX for Joshua. BZRX. So BZRX, guys, very accumulative, guys. I told you right here when it was like, I think 600, right? It was a premium target also, right? They're just about 700, 600. First target 1000, 1400. So you already got the targets, right? So let's see. Okay, support to look for, just, you know, the daily 21 right now is like 780. Yes, it can definitely drop down, okay, before moving further. Basic attention, we already hit target on basic attention, both on BTC and USD pair. So I'm already done with my basic attention targets, right? Gotta let it consolidate. I think it got more juice up to right here, but give it time to consolidate. If it breaks daily 100 EMA, this sucker could go to the moon, okay? With free ride, okay? So 88 USD. Yeah, 80 is still moving up, okay? Above daily 21 EMA, it is still a hold, okay? You can either look for a potential wedge pattern or just a breakout, okay? It might not even get the chance to do any of those wedge pattern stuff, right? It might just break out to the upside. It is still a hold, okay? Any drop down, your biggest support for ADA going to be right here, your 382 pullback. If you get market capitulation, you see it at 21 cents, you have to suck it up. And now, like, you gotta buy the dip, okay? So ADA, we know it is bullish. Support just about 382 pullback or your daily 100 EMA, whichever comes first, because most likely daily 100 EMA gonna break out very soon, okay? So let's see. Hit the likes, guys. Hit the likes. It says Snoove. Oh no, he said if it hit target, sell. I don't know if it hit target. It all depends what you want to do with your. It means you can either, you know, sell, wait for a pullback, or you can just take profits. Because we're in a bull market, you always want to be in the market, right? Always want to be in the market. That's the safest thing to do. Just try to hold these coins like at least for 2 to 3 weeks, because if you hold them for a day, they might pump 10-15% and 30%, right? And they pull back 15%, you panic, right? If you can hold them, like, you know, for 2 to 3 weeks, you can get 80 to 100%, right? If you notice well, the current trend is like everything is up 100% since like December 23rd. Okay, December 23rd, if you remember, that's when alt bottomed. Okay, that was like when everybody panicked and all of that good stuff, right? That was the bottom. Okay, and I said it back in I think October, something like that. I was like, buy alt on the December dump, the last week of December dump. Make sure to accumulate. Okay, that's why we, you know, in my premium we got like so many setups. Like after every pump, you got another setup waiting for you. Okay. So like Kusama, okay, we killed it, all right. Neo also same thing, queued them. I got a, you know, setup for storage. I haven't even sent yet because we got so many setups. SXP, it is still waiting for a pump. So, you know, CRV, we did pump it, all right. Yeah, we didn't pump it, but we anticipated, you know, the bullish uptrend. That's what I mean. Tezos, we did great on Tezos. Zilliqa, we did good, okay. Ether, we did well. We've been bullish on Ether since like low 300, okay, especially after the breakout above 400, right? So Atom, we did well from $4, okay. We still got upside target, could hit like $25, excuse me, over the next like a few weeks. ADA, same thing, been bullish on it, all right. 11-13 cents. It is still a hold. We don't even trade ADA, right? We just hold it. Balancer, we've been very bullish on Balancer, right? It is at a resistance right now. It could break out just like SNX. You know, the correction might be done right now for Balancer. It is still a hold, guys, all the way up to $40. We talked about SXP already. SXP is still a hold. Second time, two time in a house. Are you always on the Ether? I mean, be careful trading your Ether. Because you don't want to look back when Ether is like 15,000. Let's see. SXP. Zio in talk about SXP is kind of slow though, but it seems like it has a lot of love. Most people like SXP. I don't know why, but this second market cap is so low. Let's go back and double check. I think it is. Look at Kava already like 100 billion, right? Not SDX, SXP. Swipe. Let's swipe it, guys. Let's swipe it. Yeah, look at market cap, like, you know, 80. Around the December low, I think it was like 40, right? Like 40, 50. And that was like right here. Yeah, 50. Okay. That's very low, guys. That's very, very low in a bull market. It's hard to find these type of kind of remind me of, I think Neo was the same thing, like back in, let's go back to Neo. I think Neo was same thing back in like 2017, 2018 when Neo was like 50 million and sucker pumped to like 12 billion. If you go back right here, that was like actually around like July 2017. Neo was already 300 million, right? Before it pumped like to 12 billion right there, right? Like 12, I think it hit 12. I think it hit 12 billion, but hard to basically spot it. Yeah, 10 billion, 12 billion, right? But if you take a look at it right here, like March 20, actually Neo was like February. Let's go back to January. Okay, it was like 7 million. Okay, it was like 7 million December 25th, 2016, before the bull run. Okay, so that's like over 100x. Okay, that's like over 100x. Like, because if you do 100x, that's like 7 billion, right? Let's say December 17, 2016, Neo was 5 million market cap, and was like 10 billion market cap by January 29th, right? So that's like 200x. Okay, 100x will give you 5 billion, right? And actually that's more. That's like a pump, man. That's like a pump, man. That's a lot, man. That's a lot, man. So that's what I'm saying. Like, pay attention to this low cap, right? You take a look at the deal right there. It was like back in June, right? 6 months before the bull market. Neo was like, you know, already 60 million, right? So, and it pumped all the way up once again to 10 to 12 billion. So if I take a look at these coins like on the Binance future, right, they can do the same thing. Okay, they can do the same thing from these 50 million to like 10 billion. So, and that's like near 2000x actually. Right, so I think swap is pretty cheap, right? It can at least get to like 3 billion, which is still a nice 100x. Let's go back. You're welcome. But the Discord is you don't get to see the premium targets and all of that good stuff. So you can join the Discord, guys. So if you guys wanna, Ali Matar, thanks a lot for tuning in. BTC dominance to increase. If you want to upgrade to the premium, just send me a message, okay? I'm looking into doing monthly for some people, right? So I'm working on a package for a monthly subscription, right? So Opa Oma is asking for Zilliqa, please. So ZIL USD, it is still moving sideways. Give it time for a breakout. You don't want to mess with it. So if you try to trade it right now, it might hold you up for some days while you got other setups. It is making a bull flag. Next support going to be 0.044, but we got a support right here, okay? A breakout right here, wait for the consolidation and you take it. If it drops right down in this box, it is going to be a good buy. But it is still bullish. HTR. So guys, let's see. We're gonna take a look at the BTC dominant. I can do anything with this, right? Is this hater? A hater. I can do anything with this. Okay, it is just consolidated. Give it time to give us more data, right? But you know, short-term analysis, you got resistance, right? And you got support. Okay. Need to get more data on this. Riff. I've seen these coins on Binance, but I never checked the chart. Okay. It is creating a bull flag, right? And it dips down here. Check your 8-hour 21. You got 8-hour 21 support. MACD crossing bearish. Let's check the daily. Low volume right there. I mean, it is just moving sideways right now, creating a bull flag. You got a trend line support, respecting your trend line. So it is still a hold, right? If it breaks down, you buy at 0.618 right here, 50% to 0.618 if it breaks down, because it is still a hold right now. Okay, even though MACD is crossing bearish, if it drops, the first support area going to be 59 sats, second support 50 sats. Okay, anything below it could be a steal. All right, it is still trending up. And resistance to the upside, if we get the breakout, going to be right here, just about 90 sats to 100 sats depending on volatility. Just have to be ready for the downside, just in case you get a three-way move like this. Okay, just in case, right, before you get your explosive move to the upside. The support right here, resistance right there, so still a hold. Okay, right. Thanks a lot, Opa Oma. You're welcome. Hey son, trust you a good weekend. You heard of the project called HashGuard? I don't have no idea. What is it? You're welcome second time. Third time. That's the third time. Let's go back to BTC, guys. ADA is pumping 36 cents. Sakai is bumping above the 8-hour 20, guys. 6-hour 20 about to get smashed. Whoa, look at it, guys. now we're in a bull mode, guys. But what I want to see is like, I want to see something explosive like this, and you know, any dips. I think safest thing to do is like just go long on this candle, right, and put a stop loss below the candle low. I mean, not financial advice, right, but you know, put a candle, I mean, below this candle low, or maybe just put it right here too if you're looking for 40,000. Let's take a look at it. Price range. Not price range. Okay. The first resistance is going to be right there. I mean, we actually do have a resistance right there at 37.5. So, but it might not be a straight line. Right here for the stop loss. So that's a good risk to reward. Okay, just almost like 2.7. And if you suck it up and wait, and you want to wait longer, you think you can wait longer, you could suck it up right here, and but you're gonna have to put stop loss right there. Okay, that's still going to be same ratio. Still going to be same ratio. 2.6, 2.7. But I like the pump above the 8 hour 21 MACD crossing bullish. So Ether dropping down to 1400, just going to be a noise. Let's see. A lot of this coin pretty red. Oh, EGLD. I forgot to talk about EGLD. I think somebody asked last time, right? We did talk about EGLD, upside target to 50-55, right? Head and shoulder pattern formation. That's the same setup we got on XLM, but XLM we got a breakdown on XLM. It dropped down to 23. But EGLD, once again, upside target 50 to 55 range before another correction. So nice recovery right there. This sucker, man, yeah, we were bullish on it right here at the bottom, $7. We were bullish on it right here. Was also very bullish on it right there, right? $15, because our target was $7 to $15, right? And afterward, sucker started creating this small flat correction. We said this sucker is going to the moon. You can take a look at it. It's creating the same setup. That's the same setup right here. Ether is creating also. So Ether could definitely go to the moon. Yeah, EGLD pretty nice, man. Let's see. I will see. It's a nice 30% move. So guys, don't forget to hit the likes. Don't forget to join Send Crypto Premium, right? If you're looking to get some I mean, if BTC pumps, no, Ether is not gonna suffer. Ether is okay. I tried to explain to you last time. Ether gonna, if BTC pump another 20%, right? And Ether BTC doesn't drop, it means Ether going to pump 20%, right? So keep that in mind, all right? So Ether still, I told you when Ether was right here, okay, right there. Don't worry about Ether, okay? We're gonna pump to the up to like 0.033, and we're gonna basically decide. We're gonna let market give us a direction, and we're gonna take it to the upside. When Ether was triple tapping, what I told you, what I said exactly was we triple tapping, yes. However, the move might already been done, and my personal bias is like 120 extension to the upside, up to basically 0.05. Okay, 0.04 was first target right here, and then we increased it up to 0.05 afterward. We just hit 0.045, guys, 4.5% of BTC. Right? So it could cool off again and retest daily 21, or even like just by 8 hour 21. It is pretty impulsive, okay? And if you take a look at Ether BTC on let's take a look at it on X. So you can see like these type of beautiful bullish divergence right here. That's when I told you guys load up on Ether. Ether was like, I think 750, right? Something like that, right? Before the breakout right here, 750. And Ether was like 0.023 BTC. It already doubled. It's 100% up versus BTC. Okay. 96 up. I lied. 96%. Okay. So, you know, if you take a look at it in terms of 1.618 extension going to be 0.055, right? But in terms of wave analysis, if you want to take a look at it, right, we are assuming the correction is done right here. With our W, X, and Y correction right here, right? The correction is done. We could assume also like that's our 5-way structure, ugly one, but we can still say 5, right? 1, 2, right? That could be wave 3, wave 4, and wave 5 potentially, okay? Or we could just say that's wave 2, right? And wave 5 right here. And this one was the ABC correction to the downside. A, B, and C correction to the downside, and we could basically start a new wave cycle. Remember, that's Ether BTC, so it moves very slow, okay, just like the BTC dominance. So it could do something like this. One, 2, 3, 4, and 5 also over the next like a few months. That's what I would speculate on. But the directional move definitely it is up, but I would not spend too much time like try to figure out how the wave going to get structure in terms of time. I would just focus on the direction. But right now Ether, it is still a hold versus BTC. Hey, what's up, Mr. Kairos? Want to take a look at STX? Thanks a lot, Mr. Kairos, for the tip. Are you watching live? Mike, that's live, man. That's Popcorn live stream. Welcome to the Popcorn live stream. Everything popping out. Let's take a look at STX. I think I was talking about STX with somebody in our premium. Let's see. Yeah. So STX, I did have a target up to 4,000. Not sure when we're gonna get there. We just gotta take care of this, resistance at 2,500. Okay, it is still pretty juicy. It is still pretty juicy up to 2,500 when price is only 1,500. So it is a good hold. Very accumulative. Any dips right here still gotta get bought up. If you get a fake out to the downside, it could be a panic selling and all of that. You still have to buy it. Just like not financial advice, but it is still a good hold. Okay. Very accumulative right here. So we just need to pump above the histogram. Big breakout right here, and the rest going to be just free air, just moonshot. That could be over the next like a few months, right? Tron, I don't have any thoughts on Tron, but in terms of fundamentals, I don't have any thoughts, but in terms of chart, it is still a hold. Yeah, Tron still a hold. I got some targets. It moves slow, so if you're not patient enough, it might drive you crazy. Yeah. All right, guys. Ether retesting 1400. Man, just go to sleep. Don't worry about Ether. It's gonna take care of business. It's 13.95. I mean, any dips for Ether, it is a buy. Market cannot go up forever. It is moving in a straight line right here. What we said, especially our 2-day basis, we said yesterday if we close above like 1380, that's bullish. So that's bullish right there. Okay. Any dips just going to be a fake out. We did close above 1380 right there, exactly as we expected. Okay, but on a 3-day basis, what we said on a 3-day basis, right, we just need to close above what, 1280. Okay, so on a 3-day basis, Ether is a hold, right? Put it stop loss below, 3-day candle right here, just in case it wants to wipe out. It wants to wipe out all the gains within the next 3 days. Yeah, pretty juicy, man. So any dips below, 1300 all the way down to 1200 going to be a buy for Ether. Not financial advice, right? Yeah, YouTube is shadow banning me, man. I don't know, man. I don't know. I should be getting like 500, views right now. That's what I'm telling you guys. You guys gotta hit the notification so you can get my notification, because some of you guys sometimes I don't think you guys get it. All right. Man, Mr. Strengths, you've been holding on to your verge like the last 2 years, right? Yeah, man, YouTube is shadow banning me. It is okay. It is just a matter of time. Let's see, XBG. So Verge BTC, I think more like 36 at 36. So that's what we said last time right here when it was right here. We said it's gonna accumulate and it's gonna, it's gonna moonshot. It looks like it wants to moonshot, right? It is still a hold, right? A retest of the low right here, it is still going to be okay. Still gonna give you a triple bottom. That's still going to be okay. So a break above 41 cents, that's going to be the good buy trade setup, okay? But one thing we don't want to do, we don't want to break below. Oh, you accumulated a lot. All right, guys, I'm just gonna call it a day, right? Thanks a lot for tuning in. Don't forget to hit the likes and subscribe if you already subscribed and you did not hit the likes, do so. If you did not hit the notification, make sure to do so, okay? Because we're going through a very critical cycle right now. You got to get these notifications, because if markets, let's say we crumble, like market just dump like tomorrow and you don't know what to do, you want to basically get some information regarding the chart fundamentals. You got somewhere to go to check that, right? But to understand what's going on, right, instead of just waking up and selling out, right? So make sure to hit the notification. It is very critical. Most of you guys pretty new to crypto, so you know, that's going to be a good advantage for you, right? To learn how to trade the market, to learn, you know, market cycles and all of that good stuff. All right, guys, thanks a lot for watching. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. All right, guys.